In the video you're about to watch, things may get a little uncomfortable. We may see some blood, we may see some really scary and gruesome images, but hey, you're the one who clicked on the video, so suck it up. But to help you out along the way, I'll throw in a little palate cleanser to help you get through this. Actually, you know what? Let's just start off with a little palate cleanser right now. Oh, look at the little baby, you're so cute, oh, so cute. Okay, let's get to the video you came here for. Here are some of the scariest near-death NHL moments. Chris Pronger. Okay, so in this play, we see Chris Pronger blocking a shot, hitting him directly in the chest, and it looks like he's trying to skate it off, but he quickly drops to the ice, completely out of breath, unconscious, and not responding.
He took the slap shot into the chest. The trainer's out there quickly, and you can see with that slap shot into his ribs and chest.
Now, I know this is serious, but I can't help but think of that song, that Bon Jovi lyric. It goes, shot through the heart. Whoever's editing this video, can you just play that while he gets hit in the chest? He's okay. We know he's okay now. So it could be funny now knowing he's okay. So let's just see if that works. Perfect, thanks. We'll move on from the bad jokes. Ondrej Pavelec. This is a scary moment for Ondrej Pavelec and the Atlanta Thrashers. Out of nowhere, 2 minutes and 25 seconds into the game, Pavelec was passed out on his back and remained motionless. It was said that he experienced a random one-time only fainting spell, and the contact that his head made with the ice kept him unconscious.
Whoa, jeez, Louise, Andre.
The goalie down at the other end.
Ondrej Pavelec is down. This does
my
not.
God.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Ondrej Pavelec flat on his back.
Thankfully, this was not a career-ending incident. He was evaluated and in good health 1 month later, ready to get back in between the pipes. Now, if you don't like the sight of blood, don't worry, we have another palate cleanser coming up right after this, so just sit tight, we have you covered. So in this play, Chicago Blackhawks' Ben Eager catches his own teammate Adam Burish with a skate to the throat. My God, that could have been a lot worse and easily a life or death situation. Thankfully, by the end of it, it just looked like Burish cut himself shaving.
A replay you didn't see, Adam Burish, this is terrifying.
Close your eyes if you don't like it.
Yeah, if you don't like it, watch yourself. The blade of Ben Eager right up against the neck, and it just grazed him. And look how close it is.
All right, as promised, here is another palate cleanser. Oh, look at the little baby. She's so cute. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. All right, moving on. Ted Green. Okay, so here we have an old school hockey play with zero video footage. You gotta love it. So you're just gonna have to use your imaginations and follow the images and just do me a favor and listen.
And lastly, in a stick-swinging duel, Wayne Mackey of the St. Louis Blues strikes Ted Green of the Bruins in the head. Green suffers a compound skull fracture, has 2 brain operations, and a plate put in his head.
Nothing better than old school hockey. Just swinging your stick around like it's a sword and no one's life really matters. You gotta love the game back then. I hate that it's changed, don't you? That's sarcasm. Of course, it's a way better game now. Trent McCleary. Now this next play is similar to the Chris Pronger incident we saw earlier in this video, but instead of blocking a slap shot with his chest, Trent McCleary takes a puck to his neck. Clearly in a ton of pain on the ice, he stays down until getting stretchered out of the building. He suffered a fractured larynx and a collapsed lung on the play, and it's been said that he came within minutes of dying. It got to the point where he was actually in critical condition and breathing with the help of a respirator. How are you guys doing so far? I know this is a lot to process and kind of scary. Do we need another palate cleanser? How about this? You like this video and subscribe to this channel and I'll give you another palate cleanser. Did you do it yet? Okay, you did it. Here's another palate cleanser. Look at the little baby. All right, moving on. Damon Lenko. You know, when you first hear about near-death moments in the NHL, you assume it's player on player, but as we've seen in this video, the puck is just as lethal as anyone else on that ice. Here's another block shot by Damon Lenko.
I'll push back to the point. Here's a shot by White. Oh, that hit one of his teammates. Who's down? Lenko, I think.
Yeah, you take a quick look at it. He gets knocked down from in behind. There's the bump, and then there's the shot, and looks like it went right off his nameplate.
The way he landed on his head coming down on the ice was not doing him any favors. Thankfully, this did not turn out as bad as it could have, and Lenko only suffered a cracked bone in his back. Rich Peverley. This next moment will make you feel that terrible feeling in the pit of your stomach. The tension in the arena after Rich Peverley drops unconscious on the Stars bench is enough to send chills down your spine. Peverley went into cardiac arrest, and emergency medical personnel immediately performed CPR and had to use a defibrillator. Thank God for their immediate reaction, or else he wouldn't be alive today. Yuri Fisher. Similar to the last incident we just saw, Yuri Fisher had a seizure and collapsed on the bench. In these scary situations, the teammates and coaches become responsible for responding, and as you can see, they wasted no time coming to the aid of their teammate.
What happened basically is Fish was out in a shift. He came off. He was standing there with his teammates or sitting on the bench, and he had a seizure, and he fell forward and then ended up on his side. And right away, as soon as we got aware of what was going on, we got it stopped, and we had medical help right away. They started doing CPR on him, and his heart had stopped and there was no pulse, but they hooked up the auto defibrillator is what it's called, and they shocked him, and the heartbeat that leads to death, they got that stopped and going, and they continued with the CPR, and our medical staff obviously did a phenomenal job.
You see the guy laying there and the doctors working and doing what they're doing, you're obviously concerned. So yeah, I mean, you're feared for the guy's life at that moment.
We've never gone through something like this, so it was shocking and scary. But like Steve said, and I said, thank goodness that our doctors were nearby and sit right by our bench and were on the scene right away.
Ryan Johnson. Now, with hockey being such a fast-paced game, it's easy to lose an edge, lose your balance, and blow a tire. That's what happened in this next play with Ryan Johnson of the Vancouver Canucks. Once he collided with the boards, everyone in that arena, on ice or in the stands, they knew that play needed to be stopped immediately.
Red wing line, chips the puck to the inboards, goes after there. Oh, he got tripped up, and Johnson hard into the corner. And Mike Bernstein hustles onto the ice. That was an awkward, ugly, painful-looking collision in the Red Wing zone.
He's got it full speed. Nick Lidstrom, and he didn't even touch him. He tried to get his foot down, and he stumbled, and in that danger zone, 5 feet from the boards, goes crashing in.
Richard Zednik. Now, we've already seen a player get cut by a skate, but just fair warning here, this next one is on another level. Teammate Olli Jokinen takes a spill, and his skate blades come up and accidentally slice Zednik's carotid artery. Thankfully, Zednik understood the severity of the situation and moved as fast as he could to the bench where they could help control the bleeding.
There's a hit by Jokinen on MacArthur. Oh boy, Zednik, oh my goodness.
Oh my God, he's bleeding bad.
Richard Zednik is cut wide open. Oh my God. Oh folks, this is ugly. Richard Zednik is cut wide open.
You know what?
It's his neck. They've got a towel on his neck. Dave Zanobi, the trainer, and they're getting him right into the dressing room. This is very serious.